Hello friends, we're gonna discuss Eyes Wide Shut by Stanley Kubrick. First, I must say we're not gonna review the movie, so if you haven't watched it yet, go and watch the movie first and then come to this video. Secondly, we're not gonna take a critical approach towards the movie, and we're not gonna discuss its artistic aspects. The thing that we are gonna talk about is the ritual in the movie, and we are gonna discuss the reason behind it and its origin in the ancient times. So share your comments with me in the comment section and let me know what you think about these theories. The first thing that we are gonna discuss is the time period in which the events of the movie are unfolding. As you might have noticed, the events of the movie are happening during the Christmas, and Christmas has a specific concurrence with winter solstice. During the winter solstice in ancient times, in many civilizations like in Oriental civilizations, in Roman Empire, or in pagan tribes and clans of the Europe, a specific ritual or a ceremony or a festival was being held. This ceremony was called Saturnalia. The events of Saturnalia are mostly connected to the sun god. As you know, during the ancient times, in many different cultures, in many different countries and regions of the world, sun was being worshipped. Many aspects and elements of humans' life were worshipped and were symbolized as deities and gods. Sun was the most important one of them, because sun was connected to cultivation of land, the fertility of human population, and also it was connected to the light, the force that was pushing back the darkness. And the darkness was the element or the symbol of unknown, of evil, and everything that could be hazardous or dangerous towards human. The sun god was the most important god and deity in ancient times and civilizations, as Baal in Oriental civilizations, Mitra in Persia, Helios in Greece, and Ra in Egypt. All of them had their unique sun god, and it was being worshipped especially during this time, during the events of Saturnalia, because this time of the year has the longest nights of the year. It was believed that during this period the sun is at its weakest, because this time of the year has the longest nights, and from the days after, the sun is being reborn and the days began to become longer. And this was a symbol, and the people of the ancient times believed that it was the symbol of the sun's rebirth. So far we know about the winter solstice, the sun god, and that the events of the movie are unfolding during the Christmas and during this winter solstice. But what is the connection between elites, secret societies, and occults to this matter? Well, in esotericism and many cults and the secret societies, it is believed that the ancient gods are representative of some metaphysical beings. I mean, they consider a character, a existence for every one of them. It is believed that they have the power to give wealth, power, strength, knowledge, and many other forms of power to certain people. And during the Saturnalia, they believe is the best time to connect with the sun god, to gain more power, more wealth, more fame. As far as we know, they come together to perform a specific ritual. And in the movie we see that they come together and perform some explicit acts, and the reasons behind it. Well, about that I have two theories. The first one is that they believe that during these kinds of acts, rituals or ceremony, whatever you want to call it, some babies are being conceived and soon they are gonna be born. And these babies have some unique qualities. These people believe that the babies who are being born by this ritual, they will have fame, they will have wealth, power, strength, they have the blessing of the sun god, and they are more likely to connect to the sun god and those metaphysical beings, and they will have connection to those metaphysical beings with more ease. And the second theory is that they have to reach to a certain point of spiritual potency to be able to connect to those metaphysical beings. In order to do so, they have to become something called magnum opus. Magnum opus is one of the esoteric teachings, which means great creation or the great artifact. In other words, philosopher's stone. Despite the common knowledge about the philosopher's stone, I think it's not a device, it's not a magical artifact, but I think it's a person. It's a person divided in half male and the other half female. And one of the ways to reach to that certain level of spiritual potency, that magnum opus, is through sexual intercourse with other people. Well, in the occults, it is believed that during these acts, they will become magnum opus and they will connect to those metaphysical beings with more ease and without difficulties. So I think the main reason behind the orgy in the mansion was these two theories, and I think that they might be true. And about the masks in the ceremony, I believe it is connected to the feel of shame after the events of the ritual, because I think after this orgy many will feel shame or discomfort, because in many of these rituals relatives are involved. I don't go any further, and the shame that it might bring to some people is enormous, and the identity of those people are being concealed and they are free to do as they want in the ritual, and without the guilt and the shame after the ceremony. So I hope I could answer some of your questions about the movie. I don't know if they are right or wrong, but please share your comments with me. I would like to know what you think about it. Well, thanks for watching this video. See you soon on the next video.